Hello and welcome to the first the first episode.
We're only doing this once a year.
Once a year. The first episode of the Corkigans.
The Corkigans.
I'm Mandy Corrigan.
And I'm Michael Corrigan.
And
we are married. We're not brother and sister.
That's creepy. Why would you need to say that we're not brother and sister?
I don't know. We have the same last name. People might think we were related.
Okay. We have a couple wines to show you this evening. One's in a can. That's the best.
Wine in a can.
We also have a couple snacks to share with you this evening. They can be found at your local 7-Eleven if you're very interested in them.
I don't think we got those.
Oh, we got them at Target. Chances are we get everything at Target.
Target.
Yes. So.
7-Eleven for snacks. Target for everything else.
Should we pop a bottle?
Let's do it. What are we starting with today, Mandy?
The Apothic Brew. Ooh.
What is special about this Apothic Brew? Why are we drinking this?
Infused with cold brew coffee. Which is my new favorite thing.
Wine and coffee.
Wine and coffee. It's just a red blend coffee that's been infused with...
I don't have my waiter's corkscrew. You gotta get the plastic off. I don't have a knife.
I got it. It's fine. You should use it. Yes, you can. Sure you can. Tell us some things about coffee and cold brew, Michael.
Well, when Mandy first told me about this this wine, I was surprised because I like wine and coffee. Never had wine, coffee infused wine. It should be interesting. I generally dislike Apothic wines. They're a little sweet for my taste.
I don't mind a red blend, so Apothic wines are fine.
I don't want to say I'm too good for any wines.
I've seen this man drink Mad Dog 2020. He's not too good for
I don't
anything.
drink Mad Dog 2020. I will drink the hell out of a barefoot spritzer.
Yes.
Let that be known.
Loves a barefoot spritzer. We
If
don't
you
even
bring
have
those around the pool this summer,
a barefoot spritzer.
I'm crushing those.
He gets cases of them all the time and drinks them. Although the green case is his favorite, the crisp white.
Crisp white.
Which is funny because he's generally a red man.
I'm not too good for any wines. I will drink just about everything. Wine, beer, mead, cider.
Mead.
Yeah. What does it smell like? That's not good. I don't want to smell it out of the bottle. Yeah.
Brunch with your drunk aunt.
Did you rinse my glass?
I did.
I think you're lying.
I didn't.
How did I know?
Shut up, both of you.
Yes. Think people can hear us?
Probably. Did you
The
know...
bad thing about not doing this live, I guess, we don't get instant feedback.
Did you know that 24 years ago...
That's a huge one.
Oh, it's fine. We have a lot of snacks to try with. 24 years ago, Starbucks attempted to release cold brew, and it failed. They were hipsters before they were hipsters. But it did bore the Frappuccino.
Really?
Yes. They used the syrup from the cold brew.
Interesting.
And bore Frappuccino. So
I read something online about cold brew, like, skyrocketing like 400% in the past couple years.
I believe it.
Because we didn't know what cold brew was, and then...
Everybody else was drinking cold coffee, and we were over here only drinking hot coffee.
It's not just cold coffee. There's a distinction, right?
Yeah. It's got to be, like, the cold water actually run through the ground instead of the coffee getting cold, which is what we're used to drinking. Gives you a more powerful taste.
Left coffee in the car.
Michael and I drink a lot of cold coffee, given that we have a child and forget that we have coffee.
Then we find it, like, 6 hours later, and we're like, oh, there's a cup of coffee.
Just nuke it. It's fine.
Nuke it.
It's great. Okay, so you want to smell
Let's
this bad boy?
Let's smell this
We're gonna
Apothic brew.
swivel.
I like to smell first. I can't really...
It smells like dark, or like
I can't swirl this.
dark chocolate because it's too big.
It's
Because
so
I put too much in it.
That too.
It's...
Was it?
It smells like if you poured a red wine into like an old coffee cup. My pappy has this cup that he drinks coffee out of. I swear to God. It's this blue plastic cup, and he only rinses it out like once in a blue moon, and he probably drinks like 3 pots of coffee.
He
in
probably
this cup.
rinses it every day.
He probably does not. Pappy, if you're watching this, you know you don't. I imagine if you poured a bottle of red wine into that, that's what this would smell like.
With coffee in it, or just the cup?
Like pappy old coffee cup.
Wine. I think I get
get
coffee covered chocolate.
I get like a nut of some kind.
Or chocolate covered coffee.
Like raisinets. It smells like raisinets.
Yeah, but if they were like
coffee beans instead of raisins.
Yeah.
But I get raisinets.
Or if you drop your raisinets in your coffee.
Why don't we see what it tastes like?
Let's do it.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Initial impression? First off, it has a sweetness to it.
It does, which I wasn't expecting.
Which I expected.
It's not... Okay, so I should start by saying...
It's not a sweet wine.
It's not bad. I don't think this is...
What to do?
Bad by
You don't think this is bad?
I don't think it's bad. I don't know if I would...
Did you make a face after you tasted the first sip?
I make a face after I taste every sip. I make faces I make faces in my sleep.
This is true.
A woman of a million faces. So it tastes like a cheap red wine. That like no name.
What does Apothic generally retail for? Like $9?
$12.
No, this was like 14.
Yeah.
Because it's the...
I think it's like 10.
Apothic Brew.
They've got these really sweet ass labels.
Yeah.
So you pay extra for that. I'm a white guy.
Wine tip 101: don't buy off the label.
I love a label because I fill them with lights and I give them to people and it's fantastic. My family's last name is Armbruster. It's got an A on it, so I'm gonna give it to everybody. Everybody's getting Apothic.
Then we have to drink a lot of Apothic.
We do.
Have you had their red blend, just plain Apothic red?
Yes, I made spaghetti sauce with it one time.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How did that turn out?
You didn't like it.
There's definitely sweetness to it.
There's a sweetness to it. There's not a good bold like red wine flavor. Like it just tastes like a basic red wine.
Mm-hmm.
Barely any coffee flavor in it.
Really? I get a lot of coffee.
Really?
Yeah, but not like a warm cup of coffee. Like a cold brew that's been...
Cold brew is such a
sitting.
strong, like, in-your-face coffee drink that... I don't know. How about we pair it with some snacks?
Yeah, I think I'm going to need that. There's something syrupy about that flavor, too.
Salt or sweet? Which one first?
Sweet.
Okay.
Let's save the salt.
We bring to you... What is this? Hot and spicy cinnamon Oreos.
Mm-hmm. We haven't had them yet.
I'm pretty sure this was a Valentine's Day release and they still had them on the shelves. But...
were we dieting at Valentine's Day?
Yes, we were.
Yeah, that's why we haven't had them.
We haven't had them yet, but I was very excited to see them at our local grocery store while we were picking up the stuff to make tacos. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's basically, what are they, Red Hots? It's like red hot Oreo flavored.
Maybe. What are Mike and Eggs? Is there one hot?
No, Mike and Eggs are sweet. Red Hot, or hot tamales.
Hot tamales or something of. Like the Mike isn't sweet and the Ike is hot.
It smells like straight up cinnamon.
Ooh, that's a good smell.
Yeah, it is. It's not bad.
This smell better than this smell.
Smells like Christmas. Okay. Here's to...
Cheers.
Oreos.
What are you doing?
What?
Did you just bite into it like that? It's not eating an Oreo.
I love it. I eat Oreo.
You twist it apart.
I want the full experience.
I know, but you gotta...
These are really good. They kind of taste like a cinnamon bun. Like a warm chocolate cinnamon bun. These are really good. Like, they shouldn't be this good.
I'm thinking like cinnamon candy in the middle. Standard chocolate cookie on the outside.
That's what it is. You just listed what the cookie was.
I know.
I'm talking about what it is reminiscent of. It smells like Cinnabon. Yeah, it does.
Cinnamon is that sweet cinnamon. This is like hot
We would
cinnamon.
have like that punch in your face of cinnamon.
Mm-mm.
Well.
It's like cinnamon candy mixed with...
Try it with your terrible wine.
Okay. See if it's pairing. Ooh. Cinnamon and coffee do go together.
Spoiler alert. The deliciousness of this kind of masks this. I'm gonna go down with these.
Does it mask it, or does it complement the wine?
Compliment?
Like, is it a pairing? Like, would you need these to drink this wine?
I think you need more wine to drink this wine. I really wanted to like this wine. I really, really, really wanted to like this wine.
You don't have to like every wine.
I know, but it's my two favorite things in one thing. And it's terrible. Why are you terrible? It's our first show. I wanted the first wine to be good. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Folks back home. They are back home.
They can't all be winners.
Do we want to try it with the chip, or do we just...
No. Chip is for something else.
Okay.
How do you think they mix coffee in with this? You think they brewed coffee? And like...
I think it...
Is there anything about the brewing? Or the...
No, I didn't find anything. It says toasted oak, so I'm guessing it was in an oak barrel, and they just dumped a pot of cold brew in with this red wine while they were brewing it. That's my best guess.
I don't think that would work.
Why?
I think that would mess up, like, the fermentation of the wine.
So do you think they blended it in after they made the red wine?
I think so. I think the wine was done.
You think it's one of their...
I don't think it's real cold brew. I think it's like a...
It says cold brew coffee, infused with cold brew coffee.
I know, but I think it's like a...
Concentrate?
Yeah.
Well,
some kind of syrup they mixed in with the... Is that your foot?
Yeah, sorry.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. And Twitch.
Everything's audible.
I'm sorry.
I know, I kept banging on the table at the beginning.
We're gonna have to bleep this out, you know that, right?
No.
Okay, so...
Well, we need to finish this.
I don't want to finish it. Can we just...
Are we moving it?
I'll finish yours for you. Some days we'll finish the bottle. Today is not that day. See our lovely stemless wine glass. What are we gonna...
Did you rinse these ones?
Yep. They came fresh out of the dishwasher the other day.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh, fancy. Alright.
How does my hair look?
It's pretty good. Mine is terrible white in this little sprig knot. So we present to you our second wine. It's in a can.
Wine in a can.
This is Bridge Lane Rosé. I'm obsessed with rosés. I feel like this is going to be my wine this summer, which I'm super pumped about. This lovely little peach ditty comes in a bottle, a box for your classy get-togethers, a can, as you see here, and also a keg. I like a good wine that you can order in a keg.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to need it. Alright, so this rosé is Cab Franc based.
11.9% alcohol.
Oh, 11.9% alcohol.
Not
as much as, by the way, if you want to get messed up, this Apothec brew is 13.5%.
Yeah, I think that's why you called this little thing a ditty or something. However you introduced it.
Little ditty. So this dude,
13.5%.
But it won't keep you awake, right? Because they said that it has
yeah, it's supposed to have less caffeine than...
a cup of decaf, which is hard, because cold brew is so strong caffeine. But anyway.
How much wine is in that can?
Half a 750 milliliter bottle.
So half a bottle. In a can.
In a can. That's just fancy. I don't care who you are.
Yep. Ooh, look at that color.
It's beautiful.
We didn't talk about the color though.
Oh. Sorry.
Live and learn.
We're learning. This is our first episode. By the way, if you would like to recommend anything to us, or if you have any wines
or at the end. We can do it now.
Oh. If you have any wines or snacks you want to recommend, it's thecorkigans@gmail.com. Feel free to send us anything.
Are we on social media yet?
No, but we will be soon. We will have a Twitter, and we will have an Instagram, and we have a Facebook page, the Corkigans. So, enjoy that.
What color is this?
Oh my gosh, peach.
You think
Apricot.
so?
I think it's more of an apricot. It's beautiful. It's
Can you guys see it okay?
It's almost a rose gold. It is rose gold.
Oh, it's like the same color as the can.
It is. Ooh.
Wonder why they did that.
Fancy. So, this has been chilled for the last 48 hours.
48? Really?
Oh, it's Wednesday. 24 hours. It smells wonderful. On the nose, I get like fresh peaches, and there's some raspberry in there. It's pretty fabulous. Okay, that's a much better purchase. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. That's really good. Bridge Lane.
It's good for wine in a can, right? You think it's good for wine everywhere?
That's better than that wine in the bottle.
It's true. But I had a feeling about that wine in a bottle.
This can come in a keg.
Could come in a keg. Hey, what's classier, can or box?
Box.
Classier than a can?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like box is the new... I don't know. What's that? Like... Stein. Box is the new Stein. So you come in with a box, and your name is known. You're box lady. Box line girl.
What?
What? You know, like, when you're out at a bar and you know a guy has, like, a Stein that has his name on it, and that they leave it at the bar and they pull it out and they drink it, and everybody's like,
That's
yeah.
called a mug club.
Mug club. Sorry, Stein mug. And they're like, yeah, you know him, he's mug guy. Well, you could come in. You go to a party with a box wine and you're like, box wine lady. Hey. I'm going to be box wine lady all summer long.
I don't want you to be box wine lady. Please don't be box wine lady.
Hashtag box wine lady.
You drank too much Apothic Brew.
I did. Rushing through my veins with all the caffeine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's talk about this. Alright, so, this is from Mattituck, New York. I tried to find out some
Do you know where that is?
Sweet-ass facts about it. Evidently, it's in the Long Island region.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, there's evidently like 30 wineries in that region.
There's a lot of wineries on Long Island.
Yes, and so Mattituck has like 4,200 people that live there, really tiny, and they have an annual strawberry festival on Father's Day weekend. That's all I got. Like, literally, there's a ballet dancer from there and an assistant mayor, and that's about it. I wanted there to be, like, some cool fact, like, rare Mattituck beavers or something.
What are you getting out of this?
Peaches. Definitely, like, I'm smacked in the face with peaches. And it's so funny because it said it was, like, 0% residual sugar, but it's definitely, like, a sweeter...
It's a sweeter dry.
Really chill.
It's not, like...
Yeah.
It's not a sweet wine by any means.
Mm-mm.
I'm not surprised there's no residual sugar.
This is no Moscato. Like, this isn't, like...
Sweet Moscato, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't, like, something like that that's gonna get you real drunk by the pool. This is something that,
it has
like...
nice fruit notes, like nice... what are those called? The fruits with the pits. Do they have a name?
Fruits with pits? I can Google it real quick. No, Googling it.
No.
If you know what fruits with pits are, please comment below.
Pit fruits.
Pit fruits.
Like peaches, apricots.
We might send you a picture of us with a box of wine. Signed. Hashtag box wine lady. Are you so bad right now?
I really don't want you to be box wine lady. I still prefer bottles of wine. Although this wine in a can, pretty decent.
It is.
Pleasantly surprised.
Drink a lot of alcoholic beverages out of cans this week. This one's my favorite.
I feel like summer rolls around, it's like it's can season. Everyone's got a cooler. These, I could throw 2 of these in a cooler and be good to go. 4 if I'm really feisty.
You know what goes with things in a can?
What?
Things from Canada.
God help us.
Bye, lady. So,
what do we have here for a snack to go with this beautiful rosé?
These are the #1 flavor in Canada of chips. All dressed up. That means you're wearing all of your clothes. Salty, savory, and sweet. Sounds good, eh?
The bag doesn't say that.
Sounds
good, eh? What's the flavor supposed to be?
It's all dressed up.
I know, but what is the flavor? It's
covering all of your senses. It's got your sweet, your savory, and your salty.
But what are the flavors that are making up all dressed up?
According to this, corn and sugar.
You're right.
So I
it's
don't.
Like every chip.
It doesn't like say.
Does it say like there's gonna be some barbecue in here?
They kind of smell like an armpit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You should have paired these with
Yeah, this would have went great with cold brew wine.
Why are these the biggest chips? Canada knows how to do it, eh?
Don't let the Canada shake.
Okay.
This is a huge chip.
This chip's
as big as my face.
Oh, alright. These actually aren't bad.
Oh. I lost another giant chip. What's the flavor here?
Chip. It's kind of barbecue-y, kind of vinegary, kind of sweet. They remind me a lot of Utz makes a Carolina barbecue chip. Kind of reminds me of this. I'm not normally a huge Ruffles fan, but it really holds the flavor in.
They taste like a salt and vinegar chip.
Mm-hmm. Had a baby with a barbecue chip.
With a little bit of barbecue flavor on it.
And I feel like there's probably some maple syrup hidden here somewhere.
Is that more Canada stick?
A little bit of stick. Like a hockey stick. Okay, I'm done. No more mom jokes.
Did you say a hockey stick?
I did.
I think anyone's made it this far through the video.
If you did, we're gonna send you a bag of all dressed up chips. We're not sending people anything, let's just be honest, we don't have any money.
I feel like we have to do a giveaway or something.
No, we don't.
First inaugural Corkigans.
You know what you'll get? You'll get a signed copy of our cold brew facts. Oh, I dropped my chip.
It's allowed. You're allowed to drop it.
Okay. I like these. Not bad.
Would you buy them again? If you saw these and we were on a trip, would you be like, oh, there's those
We gotta get those Canada chips. Actually, I can't find the Carolina barbecue chips anymore, so I might buy those.
As a replacement when you're craving the Carolina barbecue?
Yep. Here's the deal. Rosé, better than Apothic, okay?
This rosé is better than that Apothic.
Yes. Oreos, better than the chips.
Really?
You like the chips better?
I don't know.
I don't hate the chips.
I
I'd probably put them out at a party.
People will be like, what flavor are these?
I don't think that they necessarily would go with anything in particular either, but I think they're a good like summertime chip because they'd be good with like cookout food maybe.
They're just so weird. They're salt and vinegar. Here's my problem with them. If I feel like
this is really good.
I'm wanting these chips, that means I'm craving salt and vinegar, and I'll probably just go get a bag of good salt and vinegar chips.
But do you want salt and vinegar chips when you're eating ribs?
No, I don't eat chips when I'm eating ribs. Do you? Does anyone?
Do you?
Need some chips to go
I
with
need
my
some
ribs.
chips. Chips are great paired with the ribs. I don't know. Here's what I do know.
What? Chili's does it.
Chips with ribs? You know when you go to those restaurants and you order a sandwich and you're really expecting it to come out with french fries and they bring out chips and how disappointing that is? I imagine that's what it's like eating ribs with chips. I imagine that's probably...
You're a strange lady.
Your lowest part. Well?
What's the primary wine here?
Cab Franc. I said that in the beginning. Which One of my favorite red wines. I usually don't turn a cup frock down.
I usually don't turn an alcoholic beverage down.
I'm gonna start turning mead down if people keep offering it to me.
Mead?
Oh.
Mead is blown up. We're gonna have to do some mead reviews on here. Corkigans.
The Corkigans.
Do mead.
Do mead.
I'm gonna eat another chip.
We know what all the buzz is about.
So what are we gonna do on the show besides like eat and drink?
So we're gonna eat and drink and talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to send us topics or show themes you'd like to see.
Do you think people want to like hear us talk about things while we do this?
I
Or do you guys want to hear about the wine?
You want to hear
and
about
the food?
Us, life, wine, food. Where you'd like to see the wine?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to just go away?
Yeah, if you hated this, let us know, please.
Please let us know. Be like, you guys, that's awful.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind this is our first one.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna experiment with some
We
equipment.
had a suggestion earlier
Mm-hmm.
that we buy every flavor of Slim Jim and try to pair that with a wine.
Who in the hell suggested that?
Jennifer! Shout out to Jennifer.
We're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. I love Slim Jims.
You shouldn't.
Why?
Slim Jims are disgusting.
Slim Jims are delicious.
It's random meat parts.
Some things Mandy likes that she shouldn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Slim Jims. PBR. MTV's The Challenge. There's just a list of things I shouldn't like.
Just a classy lady.
But I do. You know what I am.
What?
I'm the box one.
You're not the box one.
Okay.
If you show up to any parties this year with a box of wine,
Pittsburgh, 4th of July, I'm coming for you. I don't want to buy that shirt.
the one shirt. That apothic is hitting you hard, man.
It's warm. What is it?
What?
Abraham Drankin, or whatever it says. That's what I want. Mm-hmm.
Not Ronald Reagan's?
I do want the Ronald Reagan's one.
Mm-hmm.
The Ronald Reagan's one is one. It's great. But there's also another one that's like Abraham Drunken or something. That one too.
Abraham Drinkin, probably.
Drinking. That's what it is. It's gonna be like 30 minutes of us laughing.
People are gonna love it.
They're gonna just eat it up. Your mom's gonna watch this 20 times. She's gonna love it. She's gonna be our #1 fan.
Mm-hmm.
She told me she'd be the first guest star if we wanted her. She does love wine.
Yes. Ooh, we should bring in, like, guest panelists.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a guest panelist.
Shoot us a little message. Also, you need to be in the Fredericksburg, Virginia area, cause
Or Pittsburgh.
or Pittsburgh.
Or Georgia.
Or all of Georgia?
Sure.
Okay. Alright.
It's a small state, like the size of Rhode Island, so we can traverse the whole thing.
And it doesn't have to just be... I mean, we'd like to stick to alcoholic beverages, but we're free to try out some weird other drinks. Maybe.
Like what?
I don't know. Like if a new Mountain Dew comes out or something?
I'm not into that.
Why not?
Is there alcohol in it?
Was there alcohol in that Dew Shine that came out? Do you remember that last year?
I do. And no. So, let's get this straight.
Here's what we don't want you to do.
What?
Please don't make, like, the mother for kombucha and mail it to us. Like, we don't want that.
It's technically alcoholic.
It is.
I drink it. I'm starting to sound like I have a problem.
A little bit. It's not a problem. It's a celebration.
Sure.
Okay, well, we're coming to the end of 30 minutes here. Is there anything else you'd like to
No.
plug in?
Would you buy the Apothic Brew again?
Oh.
It's a conversation starter, and that's all I can
It
say.
is. It's definitely like something...
if you bring it somewhere, people will talk about it.
Yeah, it's definitely something you could bring and talk about. It's definitely not something that you could recommend to people, I would say, necessarily. The rosé in the can is really good. Bring a 6-pack to a pool party this summer.
6-pack?
Yeah, 6-pack. One for each of your bro
Do they
dogs.
come in 6-packs?
I don't know. They're cans. I figure they come in 6, 12, 24.
$7 for that can.
You paid $7 for this can?
Wine. More expensive than beer.
Who knew? 1 can? Holy mackerel.
It's a half bottle of wine. It's like $14 bottle.
Alright,
$14
bottle. If these still exist, because I'm pretty sure they were Valentine's Day, scoop up a box.
Yeah, the cookie was a little stale.
It's
just
still tasty, though.
Squeeze stale.
Pretty tasty. And I've only seen these so far at 7-Eleven, but all dressed up, Ruffles. Pretty dang good. Still don't know what the flavor is. Mystery flavor. It's like the white airhead.
Well, people figured that out pretty quickly, right?
What?
The white airhead?
No, I think it's still a mystery.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the white Oreos.
Yeah, no. That was...
Oreo does great things.
They do.
Their varieties.
There's evidently 3 new Oreos out, so we might have to play with that later on.
Have to crank these videos out.
Down the line. And of course is it Lay's that does the 3 flavors every year?
Of course we're going to do those.
Yeah. Because why not?
Do we have things better to eat? No.
No. Nope. If you could send us classy snacks.
Yes.
Classy snack suggestions.
We have to be able to purchase them. We don't want your weird homemade...
No. Because I'm not going to be able to make it.
And we don't want you to deliver some
Please don't. Please don't.
Pan of muck.
Muck. You can't tell our one fan that they're not.
How dare you bring me muck?
Mary. Just kidding, Mama C, I love you.
Well,